Hello, and welcome to another episode of DooM WAD Travelogue. I'm Nick, and this is a show where we say just because it's not a great idea to go out right now doesn't mean we can't still explore new and interesting spaces. We just do it in the form of community-built Doom levels and WAD packs. Get a fresh pack of WADs. I ain't awake yet. I was woken up by the heat, and so I'm a little loopy. Um, but that's okay. We're not doing anything. Well, maybe it's good, maybe it's bad. So what I have planned for today is we are going to pick up where we left off last week, working on uh this 1024 inspired map. I think what I want to actually call it is 10 and 1024, because, and let me just jump right in here as I bring us back up to speed on everything going on here. Let's see here. Is that going to be too loud? How about down there like that? That's probably good. A little background music. So at least I remember to go put the laundry in the dryer before starting the stream. I honestly, the fact that I got that far today, I'm calling it a victory. It doesn't matter if I remember words to say into the camera. Okay, what we're looking at here. This is what we were working on last week. I don't believe that worked. Might need a space, might need something else. Might have those turned off? I don't even know. I will say, if you're hanging out, watching live in the chat, this is my first stream with affiliate status, which is wild that I got there. Also, like, not something I was necessarily pushing for, so I don't have the thing in me that's like ready to celebrate it, so I like maybe turned off half of the things. So sometimes you just want to create a vibe, and you don't want to go too far out of your way to give up that vibe for the sake of engagement. But some things are fun. Right, so this map. All right, we're talking about this map. Oh, the rest of that thought is there's all new tools and gadgets at play here, and so I might be messing with them for the next few streams and the audience and all of that, and we'll find out. All right, so this is a map. This square here on the center of the map is 1024 by 1024. We are not limiting ourselves. We are 1024 inspired, so I'm not limiting us to 1024, but I am building the map in 1024 chunks, right? To that way sort of use that to give myself a sense of pacing, to be like, okay, these are discrete areas, these are chunks, these pieces will relate to each other, and then we'll move on after that chunk. And I think what I actually decided is, okay, so then pulling it in with the older idea, I'm also using this as a way to play with portals in the map, because since I'm building them in chunks, and the chunks won't be like physically connected to each other, I am using oh my god. I am using the portals to connect the chunks, but in doing so, I am going to try to play with unsettling, impossible geometry. So, for example, the way we ended this first chunk is with these two adjacent doors, but then in the next chunk, they are at opposite corners. So this creates like a distance. On the outside, the distance is only this much, and on the inside, the distance is the whole thing. So that is going to that's the kind of thing that I'm playing with here. Okay, so which one of these? That's the portal. So I'm trying to think of trying to think of things, because I think this first one we pretty much got done on last stream, and there was very little I wanted to change about it. I'm gonna make the easy fix with this. So now it is not centered on the pedestal, but now it reaches over the edge so we can grab it. There's other ways I could fix that, but that is the quick fix. I'll play with that later. I remember there was an offset between the heights on the portals, and I'm not completely sure how to fix that. I thought I had fixed it, but I just grab all of these and nope. I wonder if I broke it the other way by doing that. If I take these two and I don't align, plane align. Determine how the planes at the other side of the portal are relative to this line. So I think just on these will plane align. Floors, yes, floors. Right? Maybe? How are you? Okay, we'll see if that works. Oh, right. And then I am so fuzzy-headed today. I feel like I say that every week at this point. Maybe that's just how I am. The other thing with this map is I decided to sort of take the 1024 idea, but combine it with the 10 monsters per map thing. So what I've decided to do is I'm actually calling this map 10 in 1024. So what I'm doing is I'm limiting myself that in every 1024 chunk I can't put more than 10 monsters, and I think I'm gonna put exactly 10 monsters, so that way it's very like that's still tons of space for creativity. You know, I'm not limiting which monsters, I'm not, you know, this, that, or the other thing. It is purely to enforce a sense of pacing. Is like the first act of this map is going to be this much level and it's going to have this many monsters, and it keeps the pacing and it moves on from there. And I'm really curious to see how this is going to feel when all is said and done. But enough catching up to speed. Let's look at what I did last time. Right, so I gave myself this trouble because no, I need this. Okay, maybe this won't be that much trouble. Because since I built this skylight, in order to make it feel like a skylight, I need to make it so that everything that isn't the skylight is it shift? No, it's control. There you go. Now the skylight plays because everything that isn't the skylight is darker. See? All right. That sort of, it's no screen space occlusion, but then again, you know, who is? Which actually I want to take all of this. I do want to move it up like one, because nah, I see the trees are still, it's these big trees. I'm gonna move these back. I can put them more into the corners. I'm just trying to get them to feel like they're, what? Get them out of the corners. There's a lot of trial and error with these, at least the way that I do them. Okay, that looks like. So and then I left this whole space open. I only did this sort of like lobby area, more or less just to remind myself where I was going. I do want to put marines. Oh, that's something else. Let's talk about monsters. We want a shotgun guy. Doesn't have to be ambush. Put him there. Yeah, let's put him right at the desk. All right, now I need to lower this, right? And there, that's the one that's missing. I like that it actually tells you which one you're looking at, because sometimes it's front, sometimes it's back. Things are weird like that. Door, we're gonna do door track. Okay. And let's see here. What am I gonna do after this? Right. This is. I guess I could make it a. Oh, right. I wanted to figure out secret because technically we look at this, and I want to say it is. Block, jump over, clip, walkable, shown. Maybe it's the section. Silent. Not shown on textured. No falling. Underwater. Can't respawn. Extra drop instantly when moving floors. Terrain splashes. Strife damage. Where do I? How do I make stuff secret? Is it an effect? Healing sector. Ooh. Generalized effect. Secret. Yes. Okay. That's flag 1024. It is secret. Okay. I'm going to do the same thing here. So you tell me I can just go 1024. All right, fine. But then, let's see here. This one needs a tag. That'll be 12. And this is going to... All right, this is going to take the floor. Lower to nearest floor. Right? Tag, it's going to target 12. It's going to move normally. The player presses use. Okay. Okay. So now this will be like a the counter that lowers so that way you can go in there, and that's going to make this a secret, and that's how you get that shotgun. Unless somehow he presses up against this wall and gets killed there and drops the shotgun forward, then you may not need that. But the fact that I put somebody who drops something is a sign that you can get in here, and now there's a way to get in here, and that's your thing. Okay, so now what I decided to do, right, is this is a doorway. You may not recognize it yet, but I assure you, this is a doorway. Is that wide enough? Yeah, that feels wide enough. I'm gonna bring this down. More. Yeah, it feels better. And that might actually be too wide still. Yeah, it's too wide still. Let's go in again. That funny feeling. 160, 144, 128. Yeah, that's your like normal door size. And then how long is this? That's 32. 32 is correct. I want to put like this. And the reason I want to put like that is because we're actually gonna take some over here, and then actually, let's blow away these, right? Okay, so now what we have is rooms. Here's the secret. Here's the secret that I learned on a different map. We're going to take this floor and we're going to just send it up until it's the ceiling, right? There. Now that makes this a room. This one, we're going to raise it up into here. So now here's our, like, colander? That is not the word at all. Kind of like corridor. And then now we have this upstairs area. You want to take these, bring it down. I'll leave that like that. Borrow that real quick because we're going to do this, this, and this, and this. And what? This is going to be another secret room. But this is going to be a secret room that we're going to have to backtrack to get to. This is going to be an elevator. That is what we're going to use to take and get up here. This is going to be an upstairs room. Oh, I didn't think much further than that, except... Actually, that's right. Whoops. Actually, also want this to be a secret room. But we're going to do this one the other way. Whoops. Oh boy, where am I? So this one actually, we're going to ride down here. And then ride even further, right? Actually, we don't even need to be that deep. We can just make it this deep. That's fine. And then what's gonna happen is 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Right? Alright. We're gonna make that. And what's gonna happen? Oh boy, where am I? I had thoughts about this earlier. Now I don't remember anything. I think I want to go like this. Is what I want to happen. Does that look right? So now if we look at it here, it's going to be kind of like that. So I'm going to put that there. I'm going to put the... I need this to slow down a little bit. Here, 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 here. Right? So that way it looks like it matches up, but it is set apart, and which makes us curious about it. And that curiosity is gonna... Oh, that's part of the problem, is that it needs to be at least 4 back because the man is chonky. So then what happens is you go over here and we're going to touch this wall, which is then going to drop us down here, is what's going to happen. Okay, I need to settle down. Then I need to start placing that elevator texture we all know. Or is it called lift, or is it called... Did I just fly past it? There it is. You. Even? Even. So we want this. We're also going to put it here. And I guess technically we're going to put it here. But then it has the same marking as the one that we can use. So maybe that's wrong. And because it's the first one here, it might be the first one that players check. So if I make it darker, then that says that there's something different about it. I'll work with that. I can work with that. I'm gonna make this whole zone darker. So I don't want to use the door track for the elevator walls because it's just like not interesting enough. But I really like this texture that looks like industrial something happening, you know? I can put it there. But then if I'm putting it there, what I should do is I should put a dividing wall here. Because then I can take this, lower it a tab or two. No, I kind of want all of that there. Right. And now that gives me, you know what? Oops. Oh my gosh. Buttons, my fingers, they have forgotten. Here. Now that that sticks out, now I can cover that with a separate texture that will quote unquote hide the seam. Yeah, just like that too. Okay. It's actually, if I'm doing that, I should probably do this, and I can. Wow, space. Wow, it's me, Johnny Lincoln, Christopher Walken. Wow. Oh, brain, what are we doing here? And then I will say, even though that wall is gonna share, gonna do this, and we're gonna blow these away, so that's a little bit of unused space. You know what? I can do better than that. And what I can do better than that is I can actually stretch its bottom out. Don't. Bottom floor. Don't say anything about that thing I just said. Rude. There. If we do it like that, there. Now this looks like a solid wall, but when we come all the way down here, this room is now bigger and it takes up that space, and I'll take it. I do want to use... No, I want to use a different texture down here for fun and profit. But like when Jay and Silent Bob said, I'm going to go back to Jersey and make myself a profit, that kind of profit. That is the kind of profit they usually mean when you hear that saying. It's fine. Whatever this is, it's fine. Yeah, no, like I said, it's fine, and I mean that. Go like, grr, I mean that. No, what? Somebody stop me. It's me, Jim Carrey's The Mask. There. Yeah, no, that's right. Alright, so let's talk about this. New tag, this is 13. Oh! This one is secret. This line specifically is going to be a lift? Elevator? Line, plane, platform. Did they change? It used to just be called lift. There's floor. But floor looks like it's one directional. Line? Platform? Visual move. Lower weight raise. Is it a platform? Tag is 13. Movement speed is normal. The delay is 3 seconds. This is repeatable when a player presses use from either side. Player can use from backside because we'll be above and below, so we want both of that. That should work. What's down here? This is a secret, so we want something fun down here. The whole project is like so fun. Ah, whoops. That doesn't seem right. That seems right. There. Let's go that way. Yeah, that's... It's fine. It's fine. Still playing with it, even though it's fine. I just said out loud that it was fine, therefore it should be fine. It's me. I'm the one who's not fine. Pro tip. Save. That's saved. Good. Got it. Wow, these healthy behavior reward points are actually useful. Man, did I ever tell y'all about I must have, because I'm so proud of the story. I've told it a billion times. I went to school for game design. I lived in a dorm with the other game design majors, and when we were sophomores at the time, I believe, and it was like a mess. 4 boys living in the same suite. It was kind of grody. But what we ended up with was anyway, the dishes, the counter, all the cooking area was just atrocious. And so I was like, no, I can use my newfound knowledge, which I know just enough of to be dangerous, to solve this issue. So all I did, I made a sign, and it just said, do the dishes, 10 points. Wipe down the counter, 5 points. Take out the garbage, 15 points. And next to it, a leaderboard that just said all of our names and points. And the next day, I think I did that like in the morning, and when I got back from classes, the whole kitchen was spick and span, and one roommate had like 130 points, and it worked. The system then immediately broke because there was no reset. He got a lead that was basically unbeatable, and as long as he stayed on it, nobody had a chance to earn more points. So that was a little broken there. But also, there was no. It was never like at the end of the month, whoever gets the most points gets dinner bought for them. You know, there was nothing like that. So there was no incentive for anyone to, you know, out mess him, out clean him, whatever. So it was this really cool thing that worked once, and that was enough. Why did I start telling this story? Does anybody have any idea? Oh, points for good habits, right? Uh, wow. So yeah, I can tell y'all have noticed that I set up channel point incentives in the chat bar on the side. It's over there for y'all. And basically I have hydrate and quick save because those are smart things. So it's this weird thing because like in my story, if you do the good thing, you get the point. It's called like a token. It wasn't even a token system because the points were not non-fungible, but non-redeemable. They weren't for anything. They were just merit, valor, and as we all know, we don't live in a meritocracy, so merit is worthless. Wolf. But this one's kind of backwards because y'all get points for free, but then you get so your points are more valuable because you can spend them to make me better, and that is kind of interesting because what I've done is I've given the audience, the players, if you will, ow, oh, I hate that. Wait, I can bring my, ooh, ow. Is my head cut off in the camera now? He sure is. Wait, can I fix it? Can I fix that here? Nope, that's the top of the camera. I can bring my chair down. Okay. Players like to touch things. I don't know if you know this. Players like to touch things. And what I've done is I've given you, the audience, the players, the power to touch things and to interact. But the only verbs I've given you are verbs that enact positive change. I've gone mad with power, but that happened back at like 12 or 14 when everyone becomes like an edgelord that thinks they're the best. I just never fully grew out of it. Nobody really does. Nobody successful really does. You know what? I like this. This is good. Listen, y'all can keep me in check by saying hydrate and quick save and all of that, and I can keep y'all in check because I can still ban anyone I want for whatever reason I want. It's great. I like it. Is what I like. I printed out. There's a, you know, because you are like joining, there is like a contract you have to agree to for the affiliate program. And I printed it out, and it's got some interesting things. And I read all of it. I don't think there's anything that says that I can't talk about what's in it. But there's some interesting stuff in there. Let me tell you. I'll get to that another time. Largely because I do want to make some decent progress on this map today, actually. Okay, so we have Secret Wall. That is vaguely secret. Oh, we need to put something in here. What are we putting in here? Well, let's see here. The thing that we get in here is let's give them a plasma gun and so it's a bonus, right? So we shouldn't give them anything that they need. We should give them things that they don't need but will help. you know, or could help. So let's just give them some stuff. Big pack next to it. And then also, just for fun, how about a box of ammo to go with the one chain gun that we give them up above? And I don't know. Maybe we keep fire in here. This is where we keep the green fire. I don't know. Yeah, okay. That's fine. And then we should be able to get back out through here. And we're back here. And we're back here. And let's make this one work. This is the platform. Gets a new tag. It's 14. Okay. I'm going to flip that just for ease of use. And I'm going to say... We're going... Oh, God, what was it called? It was platform... Lower weight raise. Normal 15. Aims at 14. It's repeatable when a player presses use. Okay. And then actually, I'm also going to do it here. Was it 62? Platform lower weight raise. It aims at 14. It's repeatable, but this one's when the player walks over it. I'm going to say front side only. I think that'll work. Right? So now, if you hit this, if you use this line with your hands, it should lower it. And if you touch this line with your feet, it should lower it. I believe that makes sense. Good. And it's lower weight raise, which means it begins at its most elevated, which would be up here. I want to change the floor here to... What's a good floor? I always love this checkerboard floor. I don't know. Maybe that's just me. Oh, I should change it outside too. I'm going to change it to these, and it doesn't line up. Rough. What about these? Also doesn't line up somehow, huh? Well, I'll fix it by making them match in how they don't line up. How about that? I can live with that. Oh, there's a lot of this chunk left to build. Okay. That elevator should work. We look at this. Okay. This I want to be one of the ones that's in use. Oh, is in use not like a thing anymore? Interesting. Let's do this one. It's good. Just that's like a... Actually, let's also use it there. Yeah, that looks way better there. But what I want to do in here, what do we look... Right, outside is not actually outside right there. That's on me. Oh, right, we need to do these separately. And floors. I want to change this floor. I wanted to change this floor to... I like this checkerboard floor. I said it before, I'll say it again. I like this floor. Because mainly, if nothing else... Oh, right, so technically these floors are adjacent because these are adjacent floors. There's not a solid wall in between. Okay. Does that mean it changed down here too? That's fine. right? Just the one, just hanging out, just... I feel like I should give them a computer with, like, Facebook on it. Oh, that reminds me. If this is, like, the receptionist area, I did want to do, like, this. Then you give it, like, one of these. Then you make this one. Oh, where is it? Make it the big, like, walk-in logo sign. This one. There. Good enough. Then this one and this one, you make... There's a silver that matches that, but without the logo. There you go. And then match this and this. There you go. We can raise these a little bit so that way it really says that the company is above everybody who works here. Stop me if that sounds familiar. Okay, but what is it like outside? Right outside is this big silver monolith, and then we go in. It's brown on the inside? You know what? I don't care. It's already unsettling mismatch because of this, so let's roll with it. All right, then we go up here, and what happens up here? Should have fixed that. Yeah. No, it didn't. Let's go with that. Yeah, it's better. All right. Did I not? I thought I... Oh, I didn't. Okay. I wanted to make this mirror. And... I do these again because I love this texture and I love putting it everywhere, especially when I need a seam coverager. Oh, right, it does match up with that more or less. Oh, I could take like whole sections and offset them by that much, and that, ooh, does a good job of hiding that. Huh. Very interesting. Ah. Yeah, it looks okay. It's not quite right, but it looks okay. Huh. That's whack, yo. All right. I probably want this to match right here, you know? What am I doing up here? I've been thinking, and I knew at least this much, that I wanted this thing here, right? And now I have this up and this wrap around, and I could probably decorate this corner, or just decorate this corner, and that'll be good. But well, I mean, considering everything else, this area should mainly be a combat zone, I think. I know that I want like a door like this up here, and I'm gonna mark it across because this is actually gonna be our, that's gonna be our portal at the end of the day. So let me also mark this and mark this because I want this to go. And I think if I mark this and we make this go, I think that'll be fine-ish. But we can't just go there, right? We have to. What do we fill this with? Maybe I've used up a lot of space already, so I can't really build like a double back nook to get a key or push a button, you know, the things that I did over here. I can't really make a wiggly S like that. I could make this like just vaguely a combat area. I could make it a little interesting by playing with heights. Like this room could be, you know, half a dozen rooms. I could put a staircase. Could I put some kind of balcony? I don't think I want to put a balcony that you leap off of because that would make this one way, but I want this secret to be unlocked by something before. Right? Right. My gut is saying make this. Yeah, that's a little. Gives me a little bit. My gut is saying make this like a hallway that you walk straight down at the end, but that's weird. I have this wrong. Well, okay, I mean, so there's a part of me that wants to play with the idea from action Doom, where all of the sort of like navigation progression is in the same direction, that you're, you know, since if it was Contra, we'd be running to the right the entire time, but since it's first person, we're running straight the entire time, right? But I don't think I have a good reason to limit myself on that one, at least not for this map. I haven't started, I don't have any plans in mind to make that interesting, so I don't think I should stick with that. So I think actually what I should do is turn this section sideways. Because what I'll get that way is go there and there. What I have now is when we come in through the, when we make this turn through the elevator or off of the elevator and we make this turn, the first thing we see, like we come out of the elevator and we turn, and the first thing we see is the door that we're going to make our way to. But now and this goes back to the U, right? Is that you make a U, you come in at one side of the U, you have some sort of window that shows you your goal at the other side of the U, But then the challenge is that you have to traverse the actual arm of the U. You can't just go straight through. That's the principle of level design. The principle, as far as I'm concerned. Maybe because I have opinions, but that's fine. I think I know what I'm gonna do. Okay, so yeah, this opens some things up. All right, so like I said, I'm gonna put like a gate over here. Good. Wow, it deleted it on its own. All right, that's a little scary actually. I'm gonna take this line, and it's going to be impassable, but it's also going to be like a gate on both sides. So you come in, you turn, you can see the window. I'll have to, or you can see the door. I'll have to maybe put some lights on it or play with the lighting or something, because this texture is pretty thick. But yeah, that's the general principle there. Then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take this and I'm gonna put a thing over here. I'm gonna put a thing right here. And it's gonna be weird, but I'm gonna do it. Okay. Here's my monster. There's a chain guller. Looks there. Here's my other monster. It's a demon. And it looks there. But here's where it gets goofy. This guy is gonna be up on a crate. Because you can put a crate anywhere. That's the second principle of game design, of level design. And then here, it needs to be like this tall. And then I'm gonna bring all of this up here. I think this works. Let me bring this ceiling up to match. So that means it's gonna start and it's gonna look just like more wall, but when we no, I do want those more down. But when we come around this U and we come up to approach it, this is going to drop and it's going to reveal the demon at our height who's going to rush us, and the chain gunner overhead who's going to draw a bead on us. And that's part of our challenge right there. And it's going to be like a monster closet, because the idea is like from here you could shoot through this, and if they were already visible, then that would make this room, you could clear that part out by the time you get through this room. But by saving it till you're about here, that means we're going to deal with one thing here, have a rest, and then have a second encounter. It turns it into another encounter is what it does. I want this whole section to drop. Whoops. Whoops. Nah, it can just be this. What I'm doing over here is I'm creating kind of a conversation pit, and kind of like what I was talking about in whatever one it was that we played the other day. This creates, even though I don't have real doorway things over here, this creates a feeling like it is a separated room. Even though really it's fully open, it makes it feel like a separate zone. I'm gonna have to decorate over here. I don't have room to push back because it pushes against that, more or less. What do I do with this? I need a little more right here. Okay, so we come around, and you know what? We don't need that much space to come around. So let's make it right. So that way this makes us come a little bit more further forward, so we're more likely to be directly lined up with the door that we're going to hit eventually. Is it a door? Well, it's going to be a portal. I can put door in front of it, you know. I do want to line that up just because. This drops. I'm messing up because now I'm thinking about like 2 sections ahead of where we are. I need this zone right in here to be something, and I need it to be something interesting. I mean, technically, I don't. But okay, here's something I know that I like: skylights. I'm gonna put another skylight. Everybody's just gonna have to deal with that. So there. I could do a skylight like this. But then I could get real fancy with it. Ooh, la-di-da. Oh, look at this wonderful greebling I've designed. But the point is, we take... all of this, we're going to push it up 1, leave that, push it up another, leave these, push it up another, and then that will be sky. All right. And then, yeah, here, all of these. No, not all of those, because I'm going to use this, and that'll actually go around here, because reasons, because materials. All that I want is a silicon girl. iPhone 65, thank you. Uh-oh. Oh, what'd I do there? Oh, how did I make that happen? Is that something I did before? That might be something I did before. Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Okay, so we have this highlight zone. I'm gonna bring the light up instead of bringing the rest down? I think that makes sense. I think that's what I want to do. Wait. Oh. It's something. Why is it showing me these? Why is it showing me these? It's not showing me those anywhere else. Something like that has happened. Did I press a button to mark them or something? Okay, well anyway. God, I still don't know what to do. Do I drop all these too? Yeah, I guess I do. I make these a carpet. Oh, I just don't have any ideas. Yeah, red carpet. Yeah, that looks very unsettling. Perfect. Uh, 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 uh. What do I do? Where are all my ideas? Caterpie, help me out. Brr. This one. Brr. Okay. Certainly something. See, I want to like add things around it, but I don't really have that. If I put something in the middle, do I have the space for that? I could bring this back, but then is that me admitting defeat? Is that I don't think that's how this mapping thing works. I don't think you get defeated by a map that you're creating. Hey, you know what? I'm gonna break this one up too. Because that makes it feel like a separate room, like I said. Yeah, like what if... Alright, hang on. Because what if... Right? Because like we could do that. And then... add a window over here. This would need to be a thing because then you take this one and you make it F Sky 1. Because then when you flatten it, it adds the skybox out there. And then we bring this up and this down and that's going to just be how it works. Now we got this window out here, which doesn't look great because it's too open. It's too open. Who comes up with this nonsense? Too open. Someone over there? I'm going full rear window. Also, I should put a green screen behind the blinds so that way I could open the blinds and green screen something back there and just like have different things behind the blinds every time. I hate that I've pictured this now because now I like am compelled to follow it through in the next 0 to 30 years. Ugh. One thing at a time. Let's try and finish a chunk of map today. Oh, I broke it, huh? Okay, go through the floor. 1, 2, 3. Oh, what? Uh-oh. What did I do here? That shouldn't be like that. Oh, or is it because I have those there? And what if I didn't? Okay. That's closer to correct. Just don't know if I actually like. See, I could bring it up and have it match that. And if I bring these up, you don't notice so much that it's like that. And actually, whoops. I can have a piece like this that makes it like a bay window seat. Uh-oh. A bay window seat is where you sit with your bay. Thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Oh, I can put stuff there. I could put him there, but what if I do something nice? Like, so actually, here's the other thing. Because by putting them there, then you get... So, okay. I've maybe just ruined myself a little bit. Because by putting them there, when you come around the corner, you don't see the door before you're already engaged with something, right? Because now we have this little thing. And then you go right towards it. So ideally, to line yourself up to push forward and go in the line, I am lining you up with the door that you want to go through. So unless for some reason you go like this and slide sideways, but if you go and hit and slide forwards, and also that'll be bad for you because I'm about to put a monster right there is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna put a couple monsters right here so that way your want of things is actually going to betray you. I never watched the Neverending Story, but that is how Betray dies, right? Is he goes to pick up armor and falls into a swamp? I never watched the movie. What do you want from me? If it's to watch the movie, I have bad news. I shan't. That's not how stairs work. Can I make that be how stairs work? That can be how stairs work. On occasion. Oh, look, it doesn't like how fancy I'm getting. So this is interesting because to get up there, you do that. Do I put another... an opportunity here. For what? You know what? I'm fine with that. Especially for the rate that I told myself I'd be swimming through making level here. Worm? Uh-oh. Brain. Bad. We can make this... Look at some flats. How about that? Oh, that'll be fine. Just to separate it, you know? This ceiling, I do want this ceiling to be different, like these. So red's a little ominous. Oh, good, it lines up perfectly. How about we can put this up here? It does not line up perfectly. I can fix that like this. Oh, it hurts. Yeah, you can barely see it, but who cares? I know it's there. Gonna do the lighting thing because that actually makes that section stand out more. So again, you go this way and you go, ooh, armor, and then these guys are gonna light you up. I'm gonna say these guys. That's gonna be some monsters. It's gonna be you here. These are gonna be an ambush. And here, and one more in the middle. This one is gonna be Sergeant Ambush. So, go ooh, and then these dudes light you up. That's 4 monsters in this chunk, by the way. Okay, so you do that, and that alerts 3 imps over here. Okay, so do it the other way, because if they're not ambush, but they're looking the other way, then instead of being deaf, that kind of makes them blind. And I know I'm going back to the language that they tried to get away from, but where I'm at. So that's 6, 7. I can put 3 more in this chunk. What do I want to put here? I feel like I don't want to put a monster right here. I feel like I want to be safe until this big trap. Because I love that this is a 3-tiered trap. It's, ooh, a stuff. And then you get shot. And then when you go to shoot them, that engages them, you know? Gauges? Triggers? Triggers. Alerts. I'm going to hex this ceiling. Because not only am I a map designer, but I'm a witch now, too. Ooh. Stop listening to me. Why are you... What? I'm just gonna, ooh, do this for now. Same plan. I forgot I need to decorate in here. I'll do it from out here. Yeah, that'll be the floor. I want to do the same lights up here. Perfect. And if we're on top of it, then... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I done pushed down the wrong guy. Uh-oh. Okay, so... if we jump over here, I already have crates. Let me steal crate texture. Jump back in here, and we can paint crate texture. Good. He's there. That's that. I'm going to say this. and this, and we're going to lighten these. Ooh, I got a great idea! This, and this. These are going to have special effects. Light flicker. These are going to have light flickers. Is that going to show us in the editor? No, that's fine. So that'll make this whole zone a little more nerve-wracking, I guess. Zoop. I love when zoop. All right, so I'm also going to put it. This one gets a tag. It's 15. This one is going to set it off. It's when player walks over. We are going to. What if I keep using platform? Platform lower. Is it elevator then maybe? Perpetual platform stop. Lower weight raise. Lower by 8. Raise by 8. Raise to nearest weight lower. Perpetual move. Raise TX0. Don't know what that means. Texture. Anyway, there's this category called floor, and it's lower to lowest floor. Sector tag is 15. Movement speed. I want this one to go fast. Okay. So now as soon as we touch the stairs, this should just drop and you go, ah! And you get pooped. You get absolutely pooped. Whoa, wait, what do we... Oh, so it's more than that, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Good, I can put one more in here, and he'll probably be in here. And... just someone real heavy, I imagine. Who's heavy but not threatening necessarily? I think it might be another knight. He'll go here and he'll be ambushed. So he'll wait till he sees you. He'll wait till you come around the corner getting ready to go get them. He'll just wait right here. He's kind of a jerk like that. Okay. That should mostly be gameplay. So if you get the secret, you have that. It's no problem. If you don't get the secret, I should probably hand you a couple of things. Hey, also, I'm going to tag this one 15 as well. So that way, when this occurs, it's actually also causing this one to happen. Good. Yes, no, because it's already up like that. Good, perfect. Because after that trap, you might want to get a... Well, if you get through that, and you want to check, we can do that. Hey, by the way, let's also have this one. Flicker. Low friction, huh? No, this one will be... Show me light stuff. Light strobe. This one will strobe. Now lower to the lowest floor, which will make it even with that, and it'll strobe, and it'll strobe behind the darkness, so that'll make some sense. That's good. I like that. I like that, actually, is the thing. I am gonna make this match, make a match, because you won't see that one's off at the top anyway. This one, the top will be right, I think. And then all this, and then him. We're getting a little bit of ammo from these guys, even if... Yeah, because actually just from him alone, that might reload our super shoddy to deal with him. Because... Well, okay, him and the receptionist, if you try to get in there and figure out which way you get in. And that's a secret. And then all of this, and then real quick, let's begin with our next brick. That's gonna be our next one. And the reason that I do it like that is because I want to take these, right? I want to paste them in here somewhere. Because the secret is... So by doing it like this, I know the heights and whatever will be match the old one. That was sort of my mistake before. I want to put it like here. I have to flip this, and in here is going to be our load off. That doesn't sound like a... and by doing that, I'll see it and recognize it next time. Let's also do this side though. Let's also do it. Oh my God. Let's also do this side though. All right, now clear this and this. Okay, now. So, because here's the way that I'm gonna make the next one unnerving, is that instead of just going with the spacing out and that sort of disconnect, I want this one to go through and then immediately wrap around and go into a space that you were just in that was something else. I want it to be I won't necessarily say disorienting, but like super apparent if you were paying attention, you know? After a fight like that, you might be a little sort of like still trying to catch your breath and just going forward and looking for the next thing. But like if you're paying attention, it would be just like, hey, that didn't abide by physics. Like the last one, you know, we're going out the edge of one into the edge of another, but they're in the same direction, the same thing. They are separate spaces. This one, because we're leaving out the edge but coming in into the middle of it, this is going to hurt some brains in a good way. I try to hurt brains in a good way. Let's test this. Let's test this. Save. Test. Today we should get gameplay and the lo-fi beats. Okay. Right, this happens. And we get the key. Hey, this is a secret. I'll take this. Key lets us do this. Gives us this. Ooh, right, I just got the mega sphere. We do this. Then we can take them both with one. Oh, I could put a Berserker pack instead of the Stim pack, and that would let us deal with these first ones more safely. Right. It's almost like I did math on some of these ammo counts, but I promise you I did not. Is that still wrong? That is still wrong. Alright, I'll continue to fix that later. Counts as secret. Good. There we go. Hey, what about this one? Nothing. Hey, what about this one? It's an elevator. And then we look at this one. See, and then kind of deal with them. Oh, we can step up there? That's... Oh, hey, I made kind of a hard zone right here. Oh, except they fight with each other? Okay. And then, oh, right! I actually totally forgot about them. It got me. It got me. I forgot about them. And then can't get up there to get that. I could have you touch the box to lower it. And then you go out, and that'll be the next chunk. Okay. Hey, you know what? This is pretty solid, I think. It's not as high. It's got this pretty good like ambush room in it, which I just built this and it got me. Maybe this is more about me. But yeah, word, that worked. So I just want to do it like this. I could fix that right now. We got about half hour left in the stream before I was gonna call it quits. According to the schedule, which if you'll notice, if you're watching on Twitch, I updated the schedule to reflect that I do Saturday night streams too. But yeah, all the secrets seem to work. Okay, so I want to look at this and I want to say, oh no, this is secret. Did it not trigger? Oh, it did trigger, didn't it? I just didn't notice because... Oh, good. Good. Hey, so I decided this actually gonna make a Berserk pack because there is a risk reward to punching and it's gonna save on ammo. Yeah, I think that's gonna be all right. And honestly, if you don't know about this, this is way more useful. This makes you like totally fine anyway, but although man, get the Berserk and go in here, that's kind of the wrong move in there actually, but you would know about it on your first time. I like what's going on here. You know, this seems like a very cleverly designed map to me. It's very well thought out. I don't think I'm allowed to do that when I'm the one making the map, but that is how I feel. I didn't check if that came down. What was bad? Something was bad, or something was. Yeah, you know what? Let's fix these. Let's remind ourselves how these work. We need a new tag. 16. So it will be 16 and 17. And it is line set portal. 16 is gonna hit 17. 17 is gonna hit 16. I'll flip those on the other one. 16 to 17. Portal type is static. Plain align none, because I copy and pasted, so they should just work. And then if we specifically do this one, and we'll flip these, so it'll be 16 and 17. And now when we highlight, they point at each other. That's a good start. The line defs are flipped. Okay, yeah. I'm just gonna copy this and paste it on top of these. Then I'll make it work later. Need to clear this, actually. And then... Oh, because that is the door. Okay. Flip this. Whoops. Is not gonna do any of that. But this section should just be open. I can just look. I can just go in and look is the thing. Yeah, that's how much it was off by. So at the very least, what I can now do is come in here and fix that a little. Right, that should make it work. And then we shouldn't need to mess with any plane align kind of stuff. And well, that's a choice. I never chose it outside either, did I? Huh. I'm just gonna do it like this for now because silliness. You know, you go in here and then it's this brown in here. All right, so if I just do that, that'll fix it. Who are you? Oh, this is the new one. Okay. Yeah, okay. You see how this is how much these are off by? This is fine. We can just... And then if we start from here, hopefully it won't be such a freaking headache like it was last time. You know what I'm saying? Okay. And why am that wrong? Oh, because this roof didn't go up. I made a flat plane of a room. There we go. That's generally what it's supposed to look like. Ooh, I think I just got an idea for the end of the map. Excelente. Okay. I don't even need to do those just because of how it works. Save. All right. Let's play this through one more time. Let me turn the sound down. Oh my gosh, help me out here, Doom. Okay. Right, one of them does see me. Start. Here, I touched him. I touched him and he woke up. And we said, that secret does work. Good. He takes 3. I'm going to grab this, but I'm not going to use it. I'm going to use that. Now, I'm going to come through here and take care of that dude. Take care of this dude. And take care of that dude. Take care of that dude. That dude. Oh! Oh no! Shoot, and then... Ah, okay. Whew. Now we need this. And we're gonna go... Let's go on the far side this time. I broke it. I didn't go flip the tags on the other one. One more again. Don't you love debugging? You kind of love debugging. Oh, and I didn't even fix this yet to be Sky. Alright. Don't wake up. You know what? I want to see what happens if I don't grab it this time. I mean, I have an idea. Come on! Come get me! I do not like that noise. Nah, I'm stuck. Come on, you wanna go? Oh, is that too tall for monsters to do? Ah. Okay. Here we go. So now we step in, and yeah, okay. That's the way it's supposed to look and feel. You go, what? But the door next to it is right here. Oh my god, what is that gonna do? Oh, I have the bottom of the door set wrong on spawn. That's fine. One of the less egregious things I could get wrong. And we look at all this. We get this. All right, we have this. I'm going to use this time. I'm going to use this. Don't have rockets. And just handle him. Or actually, yeah, when you look into it now, you can see. See, I'm gonna need to play with the lighting somehow. Actually, like maybe I need to put torches on the far end so that way you need something to grab your eye in there. I don't even have a different. I mean, I could always just change the texture, but right now I don't have a different texture in there. So we go in here and then we touch this, and then oh no! Oh right, I didn't do the crate. But then you go in here, and there's this whole other room. And you're like, uh-oh. You can see that that's not the room that you're in. And I'll hide it a bit more. But yeah, that's the premise. I love this. I love this effect. I love this effect. Cool. When that sets off. Good, that works. That should set this off. And hey, secrets. Oh, I didn't set those. Ah. Okay. Well. In premise, it's working. I'm getting little bits. That tree still sticks through the wall from the side. There, that's better. This side, no, this side touches too. All right, that's getting pretty good. All right, what did I goof? What did I goof? You're telling me a shrimp fried dish rice? Am I hungry? Is that what's going on? I might be hungry. I gotta go take care of something outside before it rains. It's okay. I think I'm on pretty good track for that. Yeah, these guys are okay. That's okay. See, I kind of want to change it to this. So you get a little more space. Or I could just... Ooh, I could make it this line. So that way you have to get halfway through. And then you can't just run past it. Yeah, maybe that's what I do. Alright, so what are the settings on this? Nope. What are the settings on the one that actually have settings? 21, 15, 32 walkover. Walkover. 21, 15, 32. Okay. And then I'll remove those from here. Actually, if I just set it to 0. Alright. Good. So now it'll happen a little bit sooner. I want to... Let's talk about this box. Give it a tag. 18. Got it. Now let's talk about... I can't... This. Floor. Lower to nearest floor. And tag is 18? Did I say it was 18? I guess it's 18. Yeah, it says right there. It's 18. Okay. Good. So now if you touch one of these, it'll drop the crate and you can get the chain gun. That's fine. This is still empty. Let me do the thing I just said over here, which is just to give it some visual flair. We want to be like, hey, look at this. Check this out. Woo! I'll probably make that something more elaborate later, but in general, that's what it's going to be. That's going to set it off there. That works. That works. I actually wanted this one to go faster. Here, these doors. Here, when I highlight it, you see in the corner where it says that the ceiling is 0, but the floor is at 16, so it has a height of -16. That's why they were offset. So I can just go ahead and fix that, and I make the ceiling height the floor height. Right? That'll do that. I don't. Get out of here, you. Done. Good, that was quick. Dealing with the chat, you know, that's how it is. Bot asking me if I want to get famous. I'm already famous. My mom says I'm famous. Here's something I'm gonna do. I'm gonna add extra steps over here to see if these boys can handle that. That's not gonna do what I want. I'm gonna leave them there though, in case I feel like fixing it later. How many do we have here? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna add another boy. Hang on. Hang on, brain is processing. No, these all need to be ambush. But no, they don't. These two can block sound. And that way, these two don't have to be ambush, but can start looking away, so that way they won't get the sight line through there. Right? I think this makes sense. Is that everything I wanted to fix? I say we give it one more run through. I really want to see that. I think just that little bit of torch is actually going to be surprisingly enough to draw your eyes to it and make you realize, oh, something's over there. I don't think the sound got blocked. It's not the one I want to be using. Oh, what am I doing? I am just shooting ammo into the stratosphere right now. And I need to be using it on him. Ouch. Okay. If you play like a goofus, it is kind of tight. Yeah, that's faster. That feels better. Want ammo. Definitely want the shotgun ammo. I would kind of like them to help me fight him. It's fine. It's fine. Oh, come on. I've only got one left. Come here. Ow, 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 ow. Oh! It's not working. It's not working. That's not working. I didn't notice if it was power for 45 minutes. Goodness, y'all all right? Yeah, fire kind of works. Definitely draws your eye to it. I could do more, but it goes good. I'm doing one last run through. I just gotta fix this crate, and then I think I'm calling it done for today at least. I made a good second chunk that I'm very happy with. Especially considering I had no idea what I was doing in the first place. And then I'm ready. Yeah, this is where we're going in the third part, in case you might have been gone for that already. But you get through all of this, and you go through this door, and then you go into a place that takes up the space that you were just in. And that's my gimmick for the next zone. And I'm really interested in that. And if you're getting hit by a storm, that means we're probably going to get hit by a storm. So I'm actually going to not even fix that box right now, I say, as I immediately go off to fix that box, because it shouldn't be that hard to fix. Not repeatable. When player presses use. That's all I forgot. Good. That's done. I am going to call it here then, actually. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for listening to me ramble. And I hope this was another good stream. I like these mapping streams. I have a lot of fun with these mapping streams, and you know, little bit more of each. We're getting there. I only have maybe 5 or 6 of these 1024 modules in mind, so I don't know if we'll continue this next week. Depends on how I'm feeling. You know, when we get halfway there, but Yeah, I'm having fun with these. I would love to finish this map. I think it would be fun to do the entire map on stream. I'm gonna try not to work on it when I'm not live, but yeah, we'll come to that decision as we get to it. Yeah, so that's gonna do it for today. And like I say at the end of all of these streams, um, get your vaccination. Until you do, stay home. Uh, and listen, for real, get your vaccination. And at this rate, might need to get another if strains get to mutate enough that we need to fight those too, because people haven't. There are the people who haven't been getting them, and then there's the people who have been kept from getting them in terms of looking at things on a global level, and it's reprehensible. Um, if you do go out, wear a mask. Your mask protects other people. Wash your hands more than you normally do. It's a good rule anyway. Uh, like I was just saying, learn to be aware of power dynamics. Learn who is actually being oppressed, and learn to tell the difference between people who are actually being oppressed and people in a position of power who say that they are being oppressed. And the rule that underlines the rest of these rules: take care of one another. I'll see you next time.